Hello, living good. G'day folks, how you going today? Wow, it's an absolutely amazing day today. I actually found myself down near a creek because I was looking for some scurvy weed. Scurvy weed is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely full of vitamin C, and actually scurvy weed was once used by the Europeans when they first got over here. They had a bit of strife getting some greens and vitamin C, so they actually found the scurvy weed was really good for that. So oh, there they go. The little bugger's done the runner in the scurvy. They'll be back here very shortly. They're enjoying their morning walk around in the creek edge. It's quite warm this morning, so they're having a bit of a paddle. Lovely to have a bit of a swim in the water. But basically, without any further ado, I want to show you what I've got in front of me here. It is scurvy weed, but well, it's actually the ornamental kind, and I'll show you the reason why. So I'll just pan around and show you what I found. With scurvy weed, what you're looking for is basically any kind of moist area, very shady kind of environment like we have here this morning. And this weed is actually quite prolific. It will grow in any of these sort of areas where it's protected and shady, and feels, you know, nice and comfortable. Now what I've actually noticed as well, just looking over here, look at this little beauty, eh? Woo-hoo, look at these little cuties. That's stinging nettle. Woo! We know all about the stinging nettle, don't we? We made a nice cup of tea the other day and some nice chips. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the nettles, have a bit of squeeze back through those videos I made a few days ago now. Actually does I've actually got a video there describing it. These guys are looking a little bit lanky because there's not much sun in this little area. But basically, so coming back to the scurvy weed, as I say, this is scurvy weed. What we have here in front of us, you can probably see it. I'll break this little bugger off. Here we go. You see that little flower there? That's a white flower. So this actual scurvy weed isn't the one I'm looking for. The scurvy weed that's got all the vitamin C, I'm pretty sure this is still edible, but this is what's known as the ornamental scurvy. It looks very much the same, but it's got a white flower. So what I'm looking for is this little scurvy weed with blue flowers. The blue flower one is obviously the preferred one because that's not the ornamental. It's the proper edible weed that keeps us really, you know, plenty of vitamin C. Really good for our bodies. But basically, yeah, like this scurvy weed is, it's almost like a compost because as you can see, it's so, like it's kind of totally enveloped the whole area. So underneath there, it's retaining the moisture and it's retaining the, you know, the balance. There's our little buggers, hello, there's our little kids. Little Timoth, Mr. Thomas and little Doll, little Dilly. They're having a beautiful morning walking through the scurvy. So I just thought I'd come down here this morning because I was wondering what colour flowers these guys had. And yeah, they're clearly white, so it's not the one I was looking for. But still, you know, I'm pretty sure all scurvy weed is, you know, edible. But this is the ornamental one, so, you know, I'm not entirely sure. So I'll just let this one go for now until I do a bit more further research. But basically the scurvy weed, as what the word says, you know, when those Europeans come over, they were suffering from scurvy because of lack of vitamin C. So, hence the reason for the scurvy weed, because that gets rid of scurvy. Fancy that, isn't that amazing? So, pretty obvious, but, you know, that was what they wanted to do, so that's what they named it, and appropriately named by all means. So, anyway, this scurvy weed, it is good for pots. Yeah, you can have it in hanging baskets because it'll hang down, like, you know, all these long stems, you know, like they'll hang down out of the basket, so it looks fantastic in a basket. Great for your garden, but just be aware that it will get away because it is a weed. It grows very nicely. But basically, yeah, this little white flower one isn't the one I was really looking for, so that's fine. It's all part of the education, you know, we're learning as we go. And now I see the flowers are coming. Yeah, as I say, I'll let this little one go, but, you know, I'm still on the hunt. So when I find that blue one, and they are around, I'm going to have a good bunch of those little buggers because The thing about when I'm out and about all the time, generally it's the greens that you suffer from the most, you know, because you can get meat, you can get all other bits and pieces, but it's the greens, you know, it's got all the vitamin C and the iron and lots of really good stuff in it that, you know, that is really good for us, obviously. Obviously, you know, there's other plants that have got high in iron and high in vitamin C's and A's and K's and all the other good little letters of the alphabet. But, yeah, this one particularly is extremely good and fantastic for the environment. It's a very good one also for rejuvenating the environment, because being a living compost, I'll just have a bit of a dig down here and give you a bit of a squiz of this. As you can see down here in the soil, down in here, it's still relatively moist. We're on a bit of a hill here, so what I'll do is actually come down in here a bit closer down into the ground. But as you can see here, underneath, look how composty this little guy is. It's so composty. So this is great as a living compost, and it really balances, you know, keeps the soil moist and creates a really nice environment for, you know, for inhabitants of this great land. So there it is. So that's about all I really have for this guy. I've found some other weeds here, look absolutely amazing. So I'll do some more videos when I come down here next time on this rush. Is particularly one I do like the look of, so I'll catch up on that later. But anyway, without any sort of more delay, I want to let you good folks go and enjoy your day. I want to try and keep these videos down a bit, because, you know, they get a bit long-winded. But anyway, just very quickly, if you feel like it, hit that bell, you know, subscribe if you wish to, hit the like, and leave a comment if you have any comments about scurvy, if you've tried it, what do you think about it? And, you know, here we go, another beautiful day. She's warming up fantastically here in Oz. And I wish all you good folks an absolute amazing day. And you know how I say, community is unity. And as I always say, just keep on living good. Have an amazing day, folks. See you after.